Welcome back to NFG Podcast with Jay the Usual. It's Jay the Usual with NFG Podcast. It looks like I have a tiny head because of the way the camera's angled. You're looking at my tiny head. Whoa! Already getting a little risque. Speaking of risque, you're going to want to take the risk of hitting the share button if you're a human being out there. And if you, the only reason you wouldn't hit the share button after watching this is if you hate people with osteoporosis. So I'm actually putting a button down shirt on during this podcast. Another little risque part of the show. Ooh. And I'm putting it on so that way I can tuck it in specifically. That's the only reason I'm actually I'm going to put on a pair of sunglasses, I'm going to cut my hair really short, okay? I know you don't want to lose these gorgeous locks if you can help it, but I find the need to do that, to buy a $50 gift card and at the next place that I go and film, and offer that to people in order to share the show, because I have this weird feeling that everybody that watches this actually does hate people with osteoporosis, which is fucked up. I don't like that. I think that's really a dark and upsetting thing. I think you should share the show. I think you should care about people with osteoporosis. You don't have to care for them, but you should at least care a little bit, not totally fucking disregard them as human beings and all this other strange. It's a weird fucking trend that's going on. But I think that a lot of these people that view this show, I think a lot of them are decent people. I think they actually do. And I don't think they dislike. If you don't dislike people with osteoporosis, you're gonna want to hit the share button, because everybody that sees in your social media, your algorithm or whatever the hell, AI God is running that particular part of the internet now, decides that all your friends and family should see this instead of like a picture of Vin Diesel and a quote saying, the gas is only half the trip or some shit, and the picture of him is in like tie-dye colors, and he's actually it's an AI picture, so he's dropping a tab of acid and there's like a fucking frog on his back and shit, with the two control sticks that are in the back of his head with that barcode. And they got him the fucking office friend is like, we keep thinking it's Fast and Furious, but it's really Need for Speed in a different wrapping. And then actually it's Hitman, and then you got a video gamer speed running the damn thing, and then you got me playing Fallout, which people are watching on TV, but I'm playing the video game on Twitch. Okay, so now I've got other people, okay, with tits that are doing the same exact thing, and I got to deal with people like, well, which one do I want to see? Do I want to see the dude with the goatee and the tits, or this really hot chick with tits that barely knows anything about video games at all, and is like, what's the controller? But then there's some of them where there's actually hot chicks that they know how to play the video games, and they have tits and nice faces, and it's like, well, what the fuck? And then one of them was terrible looking and was showing her feet. And that, I'm sure, is going to be right where my demographic is, right where I'm going to have to fucking duke it out. I'm going to have to duke it out with duck feet, and we're going to have a problem, okay? Speaking of problems, one got handled the other day, just yesterday. Iranian president, helicopter, foggy, a little soggy out there, huh? I don't like to joke when it comes to aeronautic accidents, I do like to joke about cloud seeding and all the terrible, terrible things you can do with it. But, like I said, problems got handled. That's all I'm going to say. Maybe it was Mother Nature. Maybe, I just find it fucking odd when presidents and kings and shit like that end up dying in vehicular accidents that have nothing to do with anything but like slight weather in a location where, I haven't looked at the location personally. They said it was a mountainous area, but you telling me that they didn't know where the fuck they were and how to fly it? Maybe 10 years ago I would believe that, but not now. I don't know. I don't know what sort of systems that the Iranian president's helicopter had on that motherfucker, but it had to be a pretty fucking shitty helicopter. That's all I'm saying. I don't know as much about helicopters as I do about planes and drones. And obstacle avoidance is really shitty in fog, but it's like, bro, like, I'm playing with toys. What are these higher up people working with? Like, I don't know. But anyway, it's going to be interesting to see where that leads and what that changes on the political landscape. Although I kind of figured something like that was coming anyway. What else can we talk about real quick? Next couple of weeks, we're going to have a lot of different things happening on this show and all the different channels that we run. So make sure to stay tuned, hit that share button. Remember, osteoporosis is as far as I know, it's not a deadly thing. Unless you're Mr. Glass or you're like 98 and you're falling down some stairs or some shit. And, I'm not, this is an unofficial commercial for Life Alert, okay? Because you got to have a button, who's got the button, tap your nipple, and you're good to go, You don't really want to have it where it's like, if I double tap on my cell phone and instead of hitting that fucking holding the button long or some shit, you're opening your camera and it's recording you while you're dying or some shit. You want something that's purposefully built to protect your ass. I was actually thinking of showing everybody some really cool stuff today. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have time, and I'm actually wary of mentioning things that I'm going to do ahead of time, just because everything seems to get sabotaged pretty hardcore. I don't know if that has to do with the AI or just the way things have been lately, because everyone's kind of on some weird psycho anti-human trip. But not everybody, but a lot of people, and the ones that aren't are kind of just like giving up on life, and it's wearing on me. Let's see if I can lower the brightness. Kind of bright. Yeah, it's a little more dramatic. I like that. All right. So, we have the Day of Portugal coming up in 2 weeks, and there's a whole weekend feast that's packed into that. And for a week prior to that feast, we're going to be doing a whole bunch of different recordings, and I'll be checking out a lot of different businesses that are involved in that feast. There'll be some booths that they'll have available for some of them that you'll be able to actually go and visit. And most of it has to do with food, just because I love the food around here. I mean, this is like little Portugal, so you're losing your mind over like chicken Mozambique sandwiches and all this. There was an aioli fry that was absolutely bomb. I don't think that's Portuguese, but it's one of the most delicious things I've ever had on earth. I'm trying to think of the other major event that's going on. Oh yeah, since it's summertime, we have all the tours coming up in the next couple weeks, photo classes, lessons, and some of it will be online, and I will have some of it free. However, if anything in the local region, or any photographers, I mean, businesses are welcome too, but I'm really looking to work for the tourism sector of any local cities, states, whatever. We kind of border Rhode Island, and we're kind of close to a lot of other states around us. Probably, I'd say, within like 2 hours of New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, I think Connecticut too. And I think like 2 or 3 others that I'm not even thinking of right now, just because it's so early. Let's see, we have the Terp Twerps podcast that we'll be recording later tonight, I believe. We'll be doing a podcast, and there are night shoots, night crawlers episodes, and a few other things that are going to be released pretty soon. Recently, we haven't been able to produce anything. This has been the worst mid-season production, like, string of bad luck that I've ever run into. I thought that partially going deaf was going to be like, permanent, that probably would have put just as much of a crush on things as this past couple weeks or months. I think it's been a couple months. Past couple months has been ever since the eclipse. We had to turn around and reinvest so much into that, and nothing really came back from it, which I wasn't expecting to get anything major from that particular project. But there was an aurora since then, and I was able to get quite a bit of footage and photography done during one of the nights out of the 3 that it was happening. But I don't know, it seems to be a really gigantic issue not having a vehicle, and also not having anybody available that I'm currently able to work with to get out to locations multiple times or for a long period of time in order to get things like that done. So I don't really know if Uber is going to be the way that I go or something else. Like I said, we do have the Day of Portugal Feast and a few other different projects that are coming up that will be paid, so we're going to have some reinvestment cash to be able to try to lease a vehicle, but of course that always takes time, and we're lowballing, so of course that's going to make things take even longer. So make sure to hit that share button, because those people with osteoporosis and this show and podcast need your help. And next episode we'll do another shout out. We'll see if people will hit the share button on the next episode, not just because they like the show and all that, but also because if it is like that they hate homeless people or something like that, you're not going to want to hit the share button. If you really hate homeless people, and you think that every homeless person is homeless because it's their fault, that you're not going to want to hit the share button. However, if you don't feel like that, if you don't think that homeless people are terrible, dirty, disgusting people, you're going to want to hit the share button as much as you can on the podcast. It's going to help the podcast, the show. It's going to help me, which is nice. It's always, thank you. But it's also going to help out those homeless people that those other people think that those homeless people are terrible, dirty, uninvolved, and have a bad work ethic, and are all alcoholics. And we here know better than that. Okay, that a lot of them have drug issues, and that they work together in these Hoovervilles, especially in Fall River, and they break into and live on private land, and then when people chase after them with pitchforks and torches and sticks and stuff, and start beating them, fleets of mysterious drones start flying over them and scaring them in the night and shit, and there's firecrackers and fucking flashlights and shit and all kinds of crazy stuff going on in there, and they're wondering, is this really worth it for the drugs? I mean, these are the things that I'm seeing, so I'm just keeping you guys updated, posted. We're gonna be on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, all the newest apps, all the newest shit that a lot of you aren't even on yet, and you're gonna want to be on there because each one of these pages has exclusive content from us. It's not all the same shit. Okay, we mix it up in a big pot of shit. We mix it up, and you drink it right down. You dirty pigeons. Some of you do. Some of you hate people with osteoporosis. Some of you don't even watch the show. And I'm like, oh my God, it's bad enough that you hate like old people that have vitamin D deficiencies and shit. Is it C, D, both? I don't know. I know you like that vitamin D. You thirsty piggies. Speaking of piggies, we're actually going to be specializing in a couple of new regions of photography in production. And these are open to the public as well. So we have model shoots available, both male and female, and any gender. I don't give a fuck what the fuck your gender is. I just want to know your fucking name so I know who the fuck I'm doing business with. Okay? We don't need to discuss gender. You're going to ask my gender, right? If I'm going to ask your gender, you're going to ask my gender then, whether you want to know or not. And I'll tell you what my gender is right now. All. Understand me? I am fucking all. I don't have all that gear, but I identify as fucking awesome. Okay? Actually, I don't give a fuck if it's okay or not. I'm saying it anyway. Okay, how about that, bitch? We're having a good time. Now that everything's kind of settled in with all of my crazy ass problems that I've been dealing with production, like physically with computers, and the car stuff is like, because this whole show started with us not really going anywhere or doing anything. Because it was during the pandemic, one of the greatest times of our lives. It was when I got to be most alone and see people for what they truly are. The animals. Most people, yeah. Which was surprising. I would have thought it would have just been some people, and other people would have just been like, "Ah, geez, we've seen a bunch of fucking movies about this, Dustin Hoffman. Who gives a fuck, you know?" Look at Matt Damon. Matt Damon was in a fucking movie about this shit. It was great, you know? The idea is horrible, but the fucking movie was great. You don't want to watch Matt Damon's fucking crazy caveman forehead and his face underneath it saying, "You mean people get sick and then other people die and get sick, and then some people don't, and there's immunity and vaccines." The funny thing was, though, when they finally did develop a fucking vaccine in that movie, I think it had like 100% effectivity or something like that. Or maybe they never really address it. I don't know. I forget exactly how that movie ends. I think just a bunch of people die, and then all of a sudden the vaccine's out, and the fucking daughter gets to go to like prom or some shit. But, like, it's in their living room. I don't know. It was something fucking dumb. But clearly they did not address what's really going down. You know what I mean? When something like that's up. Because I'll tell you this fucking shit right now. Somebody comes up to the motherfucking door, right? During the fucking beginning of the fucking COVID pandemic and shit. Even if somebody that I already like had called to like pick up shit, and they're sitting there, and they're just like fucking. Let's say we could prove masks work, and they lied to us, right, at the time, and said that, not like people in general, but like the people that, you know, should know better, and, you know, told us like, these are the people you should trust on like the most deadly of fucking things, and tell us like, oh yeah, you should definitely use a mask. So we're listening to all these fucking terrible, terrible lies that are actually making people sicker with fungal infections because they're not able to fully breathe correctly, and that has to do with mouth health and fungal activity in everybody's mouth, which everybody has to some extent, which carries all the way to the stomach. That's part of our digestive tract, so it's completely natural. But the you know, you have all these people. Now, of course, now I'm losing my train of thought because I'm also starting my day at this particular moment. Oh yeah, I'm sitting there talking about Matt Damon, and see, that's what it is. The fucking the brain fog is starting to fuck with me. I want to go to prom, you know. I'm 34, so there's clearly some brain damage. Really, all I want to do is be 16 again, so I can just fuck off. I'm still working the same goddamn job too, you know. Get a pilot's license. I'm walking around. Like, am I still in a fucking supermarket, fucking packing shit away and fucking selling shit to people? Getting paid fucking absolutely fucking not what I need to make a goddamn living? And it's funny, we used to call those people that work in supermarkets essential, and pay them just like a sad ass bonus to risk their fucking lives, quote unquote, you know? Evil. A lot of evil. And then you try reporting on it, and fucking, unless of course you start telling people that, you know, that unless they hate people with osteoporosis, they'll definitely hit the share button on the show. You know, liking and commenting, we'll get there, but sharing is definitely where it's at, and subscribing is important. We'll work on that too. But yeah, so we're going to share this as like a PSA to all of the different channels, and from here on in, we'll be sharing different content to each one of the different pages and channels. Make sure to stay tuned all the way past June 8th. I believe that's the beginning of the feast, and it runs all the way, I believe, to I don't know, it's a 4-day event, so we'll connect that to whatever it is, but it usually starts, I think, on a Thursday for a closed event, and then it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. and I'm only getting paid to film 3 days, and a lot of it's drone work. So we will have some of it live. I'll be doing some of my own shoots while I'm there as well. The model shoots, which like I was getting into before, that's something else we'll be specializing in. And we'll be doing on-location shoots for pet photography, which is why I was mentioning piggies earlier, and model photography, and that's how we got into the whole gym. And now I remember. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I'm also working on product photography, so we won't just be getting stupid gift cards and then trying to convince people to hit the share button by literally just paying them to do it, which is a sad bribe. What I'd like to do is actually provide you with some information and images that we produce to not only show you what I do as a photographer and to teach you how to do that, but to also check out some of the prime stuff that I'm going to have on the images themselves within the lens, the camera lens. I'll be specializing in product photography and videography and shooting commercials, and I'll be teaching that as well. But we'll get more into the details about all this individually on each particular subject in the next coming days. That way everybody will know what the heck is going on, including myself. Share, like, and comment. The more we grow, the more we show, the more you view, the more we do. I really think those people with osteoporosis are going to be happy about this. And me personally, I'm sure I need a couple. He needs some milk, that's for sure. So I don't know if I can. No one's going to tell me, so I'm going to have to find out myself by just trying it. But what I'm going to start doing is mixing in a few of those little like meme clips that people like to do when something funny is said that has to do with them. That'll be on a lot of the pre-production crap, but this live stuff, this is kind of live, but not really. I couldn't do this live because YouTube's a pain in the ass. They need 1,000 followers on this channel in order to let us shoot a live episode. So, like I said, the sharing of each one of these episodes is going to help massively for all of the things that we do and shoot, and also all of the people with osteoporosis that for some people, they actually blame them for the osteoporosis, and they go, well, why aren't you taking your vitamins? Why didn't you eat your broccoli? Stand straight, you crooked bastard. All these terrible, terrible things. You can't be saying to these people, kicking them over. Look at you. I'll finish that angle you're trying to make. All these terrible. I don't know what's wrong with New Bedford, Massachusetts, by the way. Okay? Hashtag New Bedford, Massachusetts. But there are a lot of fucking people with fucking... I don't know if it's osteoporosis specifically, which, if you aren't the type of person that is gonna, you see somebody with brittle bones and you're like, holy shit, here's my chance to be part of an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and then you take your shirt off, beast out, start climbing on the wall and then drop kicking them. So long as you're not doing these things, I think you should hit the share button. It's gonna help everybody across the osteoporosis spectrum. And we're going to talk a little bit more about this later. Oh yeah, the Terp Twerps podcast and Jay the Usual Multimedia and NFG podcast with Jay the Usual are the 3 shows you're going to want to watch out for the next few weeks. Laters.